Alex was looking for a minimalist design with a wood-filled interior and a desk for building his Lego. This kind of design is not everyone's cup of tea. Some may like it, but most of them, they will feel differently. This flat is a new 14-story HDB public housing flat in the west of Singapore.
Your support on Patreon means we can keep the Never Too Small episodes coming, so we can bring you more inspiring small footprint design just like this. Find out more at patreon.com/nevertoosmall.
Bukit Batok is a housing estate with a variety of private dwellings with all the necessary facilities and amenities. It was built in 2019.
Going up.
My name is William Chan. I'm the founder and chief designer of Spacedge Designs. My client Alex, a bachelor who works in the finance industry, lives in this apartment. He gives us basically creative freedom on everything. We actually design everything centered on Alex himself. He's a very disciplined guy whereby he don't really have much things. This space is very art gallery, very modern. It is unconventional. When I told him that your space can actually have some possibilities in turning it into something more interesting and more specific to your needs, that you can actually optimize and maximize the space, but we can do it minimal. We removed the wall between the old bedroom and living room, closed off one entrance to the bathroom, and moved the kitchen to the living room and replaced it with a shower and vanity. Since Alex loves Lego, we repurposed the existing bomb shelter into a Lego gallery. The door is 180-degree hinges, and without removing the door, we actually hide it with a new cabinet. Based on the new layout, Alex actually approached the feng shui master to work according to our layout. My design was based on the idea that a continuous open space with a well-thought-out design is the most suitable for a single occupant in a small flat. At the entrance of the flat, there's a corridor straight ahead that leads to the main space, and the private areas such as the toilet and shower are on the right. To the left is the Lego gallery. This space was originally a bomb shelter that is still functional today. They need one bomb shelter for every household when you build a new residential project in Singapore. So we decided to use that space for Lego gallery, and it's a perfect fit for that size. As you walk through the corridor towards the main living area, you are surrounded by floor-to-ceiling wood-like walls and storage. They are raised off the ground and appear to float. We specially sourced the hinges for the cabinets so they were as streamlined as possible. The living room is L-shaped and wraps around the sleeping area. There's a desk that folds out so Alex can do his work and can fold away to reduce clutter when not in use. The super single-size bed is housed within a cabin-like enclosure. Hanging lights is actually USB and battery operated. The blue box is a versatile item that functions as storage and seating, and stores under the bed when not in use. The coin box representing wealth was placed at the location based on Alex's feng shui requirements. I designed the wall-hung coin box. The shape and high-energy color is one modern art piece in this landscape of straight lines. The kitchen and pantry is hidden behind a door on the other side of the room. The walls around the kitchen and the tap were accented in dark blue. This color is used throughout the flat in order to give contrast to the light wood look of the cabinets. Blue is also one of color whereby feng shui recommends it. It is good for his well-being. Due to feng shui reason, the stove cabinet is facing on the other side of the cabinets. Alex don't use kitchen so much, so we decided to make this kitchen cabinet smaller, just enough for his daily light cooking meals. The lights actually is uplighting, whereby it's not glaring to eyes and has very soft lighting effect and ambience. We decided to introduce tubes from wall to wall, horizontal strip, just to appear like an artwork. From the entrance, the same micro cement floor flows seamlessly into the bathroom, with a slight downward slope towards the shower area. Since Alex lives here by himself, there was no need to close up the shower, which visually opens up the space. When you look at the fittings that I chose, we selected Vola, which is very minimal and very iconic design, which is using tube. There's a floating vanity with a sink, with built-in storage for clothes and personal items. As the vanity sits higher off the floor, there's room for Alex's shoes underneath. Across from the vanity is a room with a toilet, laundry, and also a hidden fridge. There's a very large existing window in the toilet area. The intention of covering up the WC windows is to in line with my wood look cabinet's wall coverings, while at the same time to allow ventilations and lights in. The window next to the shower allows the space to dry quickly. Due to privacy, we actually introduced vertical blinds, so it's basically waterproof and highly functional for wet areas and shower areas. We actually use cream colors for the shower area as compared to the white colors for the living areas. In a space for one, there's technically no need for doors within the flat. We introduced this glass panel to cordon off the aircon usage just strictly for bedroom areas. Even though we do not have double volume height, there's still ways, to reimagine it and to create something unconventional. But most importantly, I think, is it has to be functional. Small size, small space can sometimes create wonders, in fact. If let's say you can actually think of it, without any boundaries, you can do a lot of fantastic spaces and design, in fact.
Thanks for watching. To receive updates on our latest episodes, please subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.